Right, we're back again. Again, sponsored by Costa. Not a sponsor, but one day this might be a sponsor for us. So we've got a bit to cover, I think, today. We haven't been on for 3-4 weeks, have we? Has it been that long?
Yeah, was it before Christmas? No, not before Christmas, sorry.
We covered the Eagles game, didn't we?
Yeah, was that January?
Yeah. So it's probably ended of January.
It's 2 games, we do it after every 2, and that's where we're at
now. We've had 2 weeks off as well, haven't we, with the internationals? So we've got England to cover. Got to talk about the England game, England-Germany, squad selection, all that sort of stuff. We've got our game against West Yorkshire to talk about, and then
Main shot. Yeah, I'm just checking the main shot. I can't see myself on the
Sunderland game to cover, and the upcoming game against York.
Yeah.
So what should we get out? Get all the boring stuff out of the way.
We'll just go the first thing. What was the first thing we did?
So
was it England or West Yorkshire?
Should we say England?
Okay.
We'll do the boring stuff. We'll get the games out like so boring, won't they?
Okay.
They were boring. Then we've got other people's podcasts to talk about again, haven't we? Cookie's come back on with a new one. He was on last night.
Podcast? Oh, just video.
His video thing. Bloomsbury have now vanished. I'm going to have to send a message to the police asking where Fozzie is. Don't know if he's still alive or what's happened to Foz. But
he is. He's on YouTube doing music now.
Oh, is he going into music?
Yeah,
what a waste. I thought football commentary was his thing. So we'll have to find out what's gone on with Bloomsbury. No one's said anything. Not had a video for a while. Talk about referees. Don't worry there, Mr. Beckett, if you're watching. It's not bad. It's about the meeting that they had. I think we was made famous for one of the videos they used.
Okay.
So there's quite a bit to cover. So we'll get on with the first bit. So the first one we'll cover is West Yorkshire game.
Yeah.
1-10-1. We did our normal trick, went 1-0 behind. just because we can. And then we turned up after that and we played.
I can't remember much about the game.
It's a bit. There isn't a great deal to say about that game, was there?
No, I think I looked and there was missing a couple. There was missing a few, which never helps. But yeah, it was just
a bit boring, wasn't it? We did a job.
Tough. Yeah, you could always tell by our crowd how exciting the game is, and it just wasn't.
It wasn't exciting. There was not for me to get upset about or shout about. I think when the videos come out of these 2 games, you'll see I was quite chilled out on the last 2 games. So it's bit boring, isn't it? Really, bit boring.
Yeah,
I think people like to see certain things about me, which we'll get onto this later on because I think it covers the referee stuff what we're coming into. But I think it's a bit boring and there's nothing happening in the game. I think people expect it or want to see that now, don't they? The bit of friction or we're at people a bit, and it's when we're not, it's a little bit flat. But it's a good thing for us because we don't like to be like that, really. I know people think we do, but so yeah, the West Yorkshire game, I thought we played well. I think Lucas scored 5 today. Yeah, if you're watching England, so it was 5 in that one.
And we, I think West Yorkshire. I think they're just a club which are happy to be at tier 2. I think every time someone 10, 16, they try and get them involved, get them playing, keep them involved. And I think that's Saul Connors. He just wants them playing. He just wants that pathway through to the first team, doesn't he? And
and I think
they do all right. They compete.
Do all right. Until he gets a group of golden eggs, then he might be able to push on. But
I think he had them. That's the thing. He had them. And they all went because he didn't have the first team. Jake Martin, Louis Stevenson.
Right.
Who was the other one? Denton, who was at Loughborough.
Yeah.
He had that group and they all... That was his first... I think that was his first ever group. I think when he was...
Scattered.
He was back in... What was he called back in the day? He won...
What was it?
No, it was something like Lepton or something like that. He come over and he played like Skelly, JJ, Rhys Shipley. He played all them, Jacob Hill. He played all them. And that was like the first ever. But yeah, I think that's why he was like, I can produce players, but they need to be playing. And I think he's just got to bide his time, hasn't he? And
I think so. He's doing all right. They play all right. It's going to come. Tomorrow, I quite like them.
Compete. They can give teams a game, and then they can lose when you think they should win that one. I think that's just where they're at.
I ain't got no negative to say about them, really. They're doing all right. They're doing all right at Tier 2 where they're at. I think he's done a real good job with that club, hasn't he? And the youth setup he's got is probably one of the best in the country, isn't it? I'd say. He's doing a good job. So that was pretty much restful boring, wasn't it? I don't even think we had who was it? It was my mate, wasn't it? David Trias.
Yeah.
Can't remember who the second one was, but now was it? Nothing game.
I honestly, I don't remember much about the game. I think that was a game I scored my injury goal, wasn't it? But I don't remember.
Yeah, it was.
I don't remember.
Did the
free kick?
Yeah. It was a back pass, wasn't it, or something like that.
Yeah.
Skelly runs in front of the wall and you knock it in. But
last time I did that was, I think, Manchester B. It was on the BT.
Old school.
Yeah, it was an old school one, so... We just haven't done it for a while. I like to bring stuff back. 'Cause we don't have any set pieces, do we?
Yeah, we've got
figure that we don't have any set
we're
pieces.
all the time, so
I think even Tony was saying yesterday, I don't know if we're going on something, but Tony was saying yesterday, all I've got is set and shot. Yeah, we do not work on set pieces.
Set pieces are a waste of time. But we'll get on to Sunday, because that was pretty much West Yorkshire. Nothing negative, nothing great to say. It was just, we turned up, we won, did the job. Lucas scored 5. I think we played well. I don't think they touched the ball much. Just, yeah, good job. And then we played Sunderland yesterday. So coming into this, I think we thought it was going to be...
I identified I think I identified 3 banana skins the second half of the season, and it was the Eagles game.
Yeah.
Because what it means to them. Sunderland away at 11 o'clock kick-off, and the York game on the big court.
Yeah.
No disrespect to us, they're the ones where it was a bit like... I think even by the time we play Birmingham, the league might be done anyway, so we could end up losing, but if the league's done... I think it's in our hands at the minute, so...
Yeah.
So this was one where we identified it as a potential banana skin. Because to be fair, Sunderland have beat us a couple of times, haven't they?
Yeah.
We drew, I think, when we've needed to win and stuff like that. They've always given us a game.
I like Tony. He's a good guy. He was all right. He was talking to us yesterday. Felt a bit bad for him. We'll talk about he got sent off in the second half. Felt a bit bad for him, really.
It comes down to this meeting. That's the problem, isn't it? And I get it.
I just thought the ref. Basically, it'd already been on a yellow card, and then in the second half, the ball. I think one of our players, Brad, smashes this ball at this lad's head, and I'm instantly like, "Oh mate, no, stop, ref!" I'm waving it, ref. No, have a look at him, please. It didn't look right, and you just think he's trying to be an hero. This kid, just stop the game, and Then Tony, I think, said, "Ref, come on," and he'd let the game go, and then the ball went out, and then this kid just like half walked off the pitch, and you could see he was in a bad way. And I think Tony said something that he probably shouldn't have done. But I could understand the frustration, because that game should have been stopped. You could see the kid wasn't right, and he took a right belt. It wasn't just a P-Roy. He took a proper belt in the head. I get it from the ref's point of view.
Regardless of the situation, you can't speak to him. I think that's what he's saying.
I get it, but to me, it's like, I understand that, mate, but I understand your part, and you probably should have stopped that game. It was 12-0 some of the time, so it wasn't even like a close game where anyone was interested in the scoreline.
It's if you see it, though, that's the problem. You might not have seen it. I know there's 2 of them, but I didn't, because I was watching the game, I didn't see it. I just heard you shouting. Yeah. I thought something must have happened. If you say to stop the game, I know it's normal, because I see how you are with the kids. Like, if there's any ball in the face, regardless, you don't even check he's all right. You just stop the game. Like, I know what you're like with stuff like that. So I knew something had happened, but I didn't see it. So unless the ref just hadn't seen it, I don't know what you're on about, but you've swore at me. I'm sorry, you've got to go. I don't know.
Thought he could have took him aside and said, "Look, mate, all right.
Yeah.
I don't like the way you spoke to me. You're probably right. If I'd seen it, I'd have stopped it. Do not speak to me like that, though, mate. I'm not having it."
Yeah.
And I think that could have been. But he wasn't dealt with like that. But whatever. The ref was probably in his rights to send him, and he did that. I didn't like it myself, but whatever. We'll get onto the meeting later on. But yeah, the game, I think it was 1-0 after 10 minutes, something like that. So it was a bit. We had a lot of possession.
Yeah, we dominated, didn't we? And it was just like
wearing them out, and then suddenly, I think they took a time out, didn't they? And something went wrong.
Yeah, they took a time out, and then after that, I don't know what I told them to do or what. I can't. But it just went. Yeah, it went drastically wrong after that.
I don't know if he told them to come get us or press him a bit.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
whatever happened, it just the floodgates opened and then it was just bang, bang, bang. And it was just, oh dear. I think it was 9-0 at half time, wasn't it? It was done. And we just kept looking.
We scored 1 in the first 10 minutes and then 8 in the second 10 minutes. The timeout was about 11 minutes, wasn't it, I think? Yeah. I might be wrong. But.
And then after that, it was second half. So it was like...
So I know it was 9-0, but how many did Lucas score that first 5?
Well, he scored the first 5 goals.
Was it the first 5?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He scored the first 5, then you got the 6.
Right.
And then I think Brad got the next 2.
Right. Because I think on the 5th goal, I think that's probably the most silent I've heard of anyone. Like, I think we just started laughing.
Because yeah,
and that was no disrespect. Something that was just like, fuck's sake, like
it just rinsed somebody, didn't it? It rinsed someone, and it was.
But
like,
just went quiet. All you could hear was giggles. Like it was like, fucking hell, this is a joke now, Luca. Just behave.
But yeah, he scored. I think he scored 7 yesterday, didn't he?
And he's 13 into.
Probably come off gutted. He said it. He should have scored 10.
I know.
And he's gutted. He didn't score 10, but. Bit of both yesterday. He scored some tap-ins, he scored some solo stuff.
I'll put the goals. I'm not allowed until Tilly puts them on Instagram. She sent me them, but I'm not allowed to put them on apparently until he puts them on Instagram.
So he's doing a good job. He's knocking on the door any now and will be holding. But we'll get to England later on.
I don't know if he is. I honestly don't think he is knocking on the door.
If he ain't knocking on the door,
I honestly don't know.
Well. I don't want to jump ahead and talk
I know, yeah,
we'll come to this. We'll come to this. But I just look at the kid and just go, I'm sorry.
I think if you saw him actually play, and those that have, I know they have. I've seen some of the Bolton lads watching him and go, oh, and to be fair, the Bolton game it wasn't that amazing, but it's just the way he moves for me.
Yeah, he's got forward. He can go half away. That's the good thing. He can go half away on half a foot, and he's very difficult to stop. I know we big him up a lot. But I think he's that good. But I think at the minute, we've got a team around him, and all our team now is such a talented group.
Yeah.
They're all so good. When they're watching them move, and I think Tony said at the end of the game yesterday, he said, God, your lads are just so fit. Well, they are, but it's easy when you've got the ball.
Yeah.
We've been there. We've been in many games when we're chasing constantly, and it's hard work.
Exactly.
And it's tiring and soul-sapping, chasing that ball, knowing that you're not going to get anywhere near it.
Yeah.
And be pressed, because if you press them, they go past you, or if you sit in, you're just waiting to be beat. But that's just, it's sadly levels for you, isn't it? And at the minute, we've got a very good team just learning to play.
And that's literally what we're doing. We are learning.
Yeah.
And we're scoring, but we're learning, aren't we? It's not just go out and see how many goals we can get. We are asking them to do things.
Most games when we score 12, 15, we come off and go, they're still not doing what we're asking them to do.
Yeah.
They're still not playing the way we want them to.
Yeah.
And then, but yesterday, I think, was the first time. I think at half time, it was like, I've got nothing to say. I had nothing, no moans.
Well, it's weird because I said it in the thing as well, and when you watch it back, because Tony might hear this, I say something like, all he's got is a bollocking. That's all, Tony. And I didn't mean like he couldn't coach. What I meant by that was, there's nothing you can do on a tactics board to solve this problem.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It's like you can't.
Not disrespectful.
It was just like, all you can do is give him a bollocking and try and get him to, don't take this, boys. But I'll come out and then we're trying to play the second half. Scott's gone just on his tactics board, and he's like, "Oh, Scott, mate, I'm sorry, but no."
We've all been there. We've all played football. We've all played futsal and got trashed. And sometimes the players that you played against are too good.
Yeah,
they're just better players than you, and there's nothing on earth your tactics can do. Because they're just better than you.
Yeah.
Why?
Whatever you do, there's got an answer for it, and that's
yeah. But I felt a bit bad for Tony because
you could see it in his eyes, couldn't you? It was just like he was getting upset with everything, and I think the thing with the ref was just like, I think that's the only thing you could take it out on, sort of thing, wasn't it? It was like, I can't take it out on my lads, I can't take it out on your lads. Like all I've got is the ref giving. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
And our lads weren't taking pisser out with the ball. No. Every time we had it, we were still trying to shift the ball. We weren't trying to go fly or be boring, or we kept moving it and kept trying to score.
Yeah.
probably should have had a few more. I probably Jason.
Well, I think we all start laughing in the second half, don't we?
Oh.
And if that can come across disrespectful, it's because Jason, who was our top goal scorer last, just couldn't score, could he? Grayson even shot, and it hits Jason on the line. If he jumps up in the air, it goes in, but it hits his foot. He was trying to do a back heel or something, and stops it from going in. And it was just like a good. I think you said at half time to him, I think their best player's been you, Jason. Did you say like everyone? So when he finally scored, we all laughed and cheer, and it was just like, I don't know. Sometimes that can come across a bit, but that's all it was.
But we've set the lads challenges, haven't we? I don't know if we've said it before. We won't tell everyone what it is yet.
No.
But we've set them personal challenges for both of us, and they beat the challenges yesterday. So
we're trying to keep that motivation from, aren't we? It's improving.
Because it's hard. When you're winning 9-0 at half time, it's so easy just to come out and just start doing the wrong things or taking it easy. But we're still learning, so we need to keep doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Because if we get to Tier 1 next year, it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's going to be hard. And, I know everyone's saying that. We're a good Tier 2 team. We're a crap Tier 1. We might be.
Yeah. Don't know. But at least we're trying.
We're trying. We're bringing different players that everyone's seen before. None of these players we haven't stolen from anywhere. It's all York's players or all someone else, Manchester. We've just built this team for local footballers. But the good thing we've got going, I think pretty much every outfielder we had yesterday gets paid to play football, don't they?
And they all play Saturdays. And we get comments like they're incredibly fit. Like they're playing 2 games. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
of course they are, because they train twice. They train once for us. They train twice with the team. They play on the Saturday. They play on the Sunday.
Yeah,
they're fit. Yeah.
Yeah, you say that, but they have to do their own bits as well because we get the last of them. We get the Sunday. Do you know what I mean? We got all week. We get what's left. So we're putting probably the highest demand on them.
Yeah, we are. And they're responding, and it's
apart from the boggy pitches they're playing on at the minute. That's tough on a Saturday, but
that's killing us a bit. Yeah. Coming with dead legs, but
that's why we've got a squad. That's why we said we needed 4 or 5 players, didn't we? And we left a few at home yesterday as well, decent players that we need minutes, but we left them at home, didn't we? Because it just wasn't fair to take everyone up to Sunderland at 11 o'clock in the morning, kick off for minimal game time. So we just thought, let's get the job done as early as we can. That's it, wasn't it? And
so all in all, it was good, wasn't it? Just to sit sometimes and just watch it. I didn't have to say loads. Just try to keep them up on doing what we need them to do. But it was good. Really good to watch. Probably not so good from the Sunderland.
I'll admit that was the first time in the second half I'm thinking I don't actually want to come on because I think I could be the liability here because I was desperate for that clean sheet. Like I think it makes a massive statement when it's a 0.
Yeah, we tried to blow it as well.
Yeah, I know.
We'll let that one. I think Johnny messed up and that Luke Wilson went through. I don't know if Johnny just slightly nudged him and he knocks it off of the bar.
It was a yard out when he kicked it off the bar.
I didn't get.
Then there was a penalty.
Yeah, and we give a daft penalty away. Never a penalty. Just a bit. Little man, big man. Little hand off. Goodbye.
One off.
Goes into the wall. Penalty. Oh no, mate. Then he went. Yeah, it's because he's bigger. Oh.
It's because of the size of him.
But... Well, sorry. We'll.
Yeah. Again, I'll show you 5 videos of me into the wall.
Get on with it. Don't get up. No foul.
No. Les at West Yorkshire, where he's going, Daddy, get up, mate. I'm like, my back's in the wall.
A couple of breeze blocks fell on me there, so I'll just get them off. But yeah, luckily he saved the pen, didn't he?
And he saved the pen to keep it down.
To be fair to Luke, I think he was knackered when he took that penalty.
Yeah.
He looked knackered. Couldn't lift the ball, penalty, and he just hit it, and fair play. He went the right way and saved
Johnny saved it, yeah.
So he saved our clean sheet, but I think it's only our second one this year, isn't it, clean sheet?
Well, that's the first time we've kept 2 in a season, so we're breaking all sorts of records this morning.
Like Luke has brought the goal record, hasn't he? Goals in a game, so he's got 7 now. Clean sheets in a season.
He's got most goals in a season, which we'll come to. We'll speak a bit more. He's got most goals in a season. I think he's up to 35. Me and Reece had 34 in Tier 2 a couple of seasons ago. What else have we got? I can't think. There's a few records been broken. I've got in 100. First 200.
That was my 51st league win yesterday. I worked that one out.
Well, I've already done it because I'm waiting to get to 100 games. I've got your win ratio already. Right, okay.
Oh.
But no, right, you need to be sure here because it doesn't count when you're suspended. Have you been suspended again?
No, because I got let off.
And you've been on a holiday?
No, I haven't.
What do you mean you got let off? Don't be saying stuff like that, people.
It was remember our first ever game when we played against Leeds?
Yeah.
And I went to get that kid and I grabbed hold of that kid and I got sent off.
Yeah.
But it went through and the red card went through, but I didn't get a suspension. You ready, referees? Because of my good behaviour. You faces!
How does that count?
Because you're a coach. You're a coach. You don't automatically get a ban.
Oh, right, okay.
So you don't automatically get it.
Some people will be all over this. No, don't. Because some people will seriously be going.
Well, this was 2019, so you can't do that.
Yeah, but some people are after you that much.
Yeah, I know.
Or us that much. And I know it's going, like, they've gone through every step to try and get
it. Is it level 4 it goes to?
Yeah.
I don't know what it goes to.
And some people, honestly, they'll be watching this now going, I've got some else on it.
He got let off.
I might have to cut that out, mate, because there will be this person is.
Well, it didn't get let off. It went through the proper channels. And we got the fan in. We got the fan, and it went through, and it just said because of your good behaviour, was suspending the fan. So it was like a suspended. So if it happened again, it was like a suspended one. So you get a game suspension. But if it happens again, you get a 2-match ban. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just got a suspended game.
Oh, right.
So I didn't get let off with it. It didn't like you say you don't have to pay. I've got the fan, and but he's long gone that now. He's long gone. But yeah, speaking of that, I do think we got the best disciplinary as well. While we're on this subject, I'm going to say we've got the best disciplinary in the league at the minute. Again, referees, you all listening? I don't think we've had one red this season, have we?
No, but you've just now made that
an
aim for someone.
There's your challenge for your
Yeah.
Get that one on there.
Christmas bonus. First one to get in.
Yeah. So I've only had... No, I have to tell you how many on that. I haven't had any. I might have had some. But, yeah. So we're looking good this year. We're looking good. We're behaving.
So I think you have missed it. I think you went on holiday and missed a game or something.
No, it was a friendly.
Was
it? It was the Manchester game.
Oh,
you play fly.
I wasn't there.
It was. You was there, Cookie, coming out you.
Oh, that was a friendly, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I meant.
Yeah, the friendlies don't count.
Friendlies don't count.
I'm sure there was something. I'm sure you did.
I haven't missed the league game. So I got back from Vegas at 10 o'clock on Saturday. Just so everyone knows, I lost at Vegas, by the way. I can't win everything. So, yeah, but we was up, weren't we, early? But kick-off times now... I'm going to go to Tony, because his kick-off time is 11 o'clock all the time. And he's always been 11 o'clock since forever, hasn't he? But some of these kick-off times I'm seeing now are a joke.
Yeah.
These 10:30s, 10 o'clock when people are travelling 4 and 5 hours, it's just ridiculous. Don't know why they're doing it to each other.
I think it's that. I think that someone's stitching someone up and then they're just getting them back.
Yeah, then they just get you back the other way. It's like, well, if you're giving me an early kick-off, you're going to get one.
I've mentioned it to Chris in the past because in Tier 3 we have a rule that where you can't set off your house no earlier than 7:45, and you can't arrive home later than 10:30.
Yeah,
that's what the league rules, and it works. Teams go, I can't get a venue. It's like, well, you need to sort something because they're the rules, and that's what the teams have agreed. Because for me, like I say, football, the only time I ever had to stop over for a game was in the National League. Yeah. Never once in the National League North. I remember going to Hereford on a Tuesday night and stuff like that and getting home late and stuff like that. But when you're down south and you're at the coast, you've got to stay over. And I think a 10 o'clock kickoff in Kent, for example, and you're in, I don't know, Liverpool, I think it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. So you have to stay over or set off at, 3, 4 in the morning. And it's just like, for what? We are literally grassroots. I know we've got Champions League and Tier 1 and all that, blah, blah, blah. But I think we had a player wanting to come down and he can't come down because he's on contract and he plays in step. Jesus.
5?
No. Yeah, 5. Yeah, step 5. So if players at step 5 are not allowed to play for us because they're contracted or too good or too. It just shows. So why go for all that expensive hotels and stuff when we've already got venues and stuff to pay for? Do you know what I mean? I think there's enough, and it's just like there needs to be something in place for me where it's just like, yeah, play on these courts, blah blah blah. But you've got to play within these time frames.
I've talked to Tony. He said he went to Birmingham. I actually went to watch that game with Birmingham. What they're called? Atletico Birmingham. And I think he had the kick-off at 10:30 or something like that. And Tony's from Sunderland. It's a 4.5 hour, 5 hour drive.
Yeah.
So he had to set off for like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
It's just not...
For a game of futsal?
It's just not... No. You can't justify it to your missus. Where are you going? Futsal. And how long did you play for? I've got 15 minutes today.
Well, the thing is, you probably could sell it to your missus because they'll probably... The way we talk about it, it's like top-level elite. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not. Do you know what I mean? We're not.
It's just a crap... We say it all the time. It's crap sports hall with nobody watching.
Yeah.
But again, if you put your games on at 10:30, guaranteed no one's watching because the kids are all playing football.
Yeah. We could never do that. Well, we was playing West Yorkshire. We thought we wouldn't get anyone because it was at... What time was our game? 11:40?
11:45.
11:45.
But we had all that rain, so luckily...
Yeah, we got some
council called all the pitches off.
The only reason we had that time is because our venue shut for exams. We had to get an emergency venue, and that was the time on it before the Eagles game. Otherwise, we would have been knackered. But
yeah, we didn't get told about that. We got told late, didn't we? So we had to switch the venue and time.
But I suppose if you want an advantage and you don't care about people coming to watch your game, then yeah, do it at half-time. But what's that doing for the sport? Do you know what I mean?
I don't understand it. I just think it's stupid. If you're setting off at 4 a.m, 5 a.m. for a game of futsal, no. Or you have to stay over, then you've got to say to your missus, where are you? Oh, I've got to stay in
all right,
London tonight.
I'll do bath time then. Don't we?
Yeah. All right, so you've gone all Saturday and all day Sunday. And how much it costs you in food and drink? And how much? Oh, yeah, keep playing that sport.
Yeah.
So it's just ridiculous. But teams do it, and there's no rules to say they can't do it.
That's what I'm saying.
We've
We've got something at Tier 3 that works. Everyone agrees to it at the AGM. We all know where you're at. Sorry, because like I said, when we split it at 3.1, it's like north, but that could be, do you know what I mean, Barrow to, what we've got, Barrow to Milton Keynes.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's the distance. So it's
massive, that, yeah.
So it's...
Yeah, that'll be about 4 hours, I reckon.
That's what I mean. More. So if you go 10:30, it's not happening. Well, you say it's 2 o'clock and these teams are going, I'm not going to Barrow. It's horrible. I feel for Josh at Barrow because no one wants to go to him. It's like, well, how was he supposed to keep a team when no one will play him? Oh, yeah, you come to us. But no, we're not coming to you.
It's like Carlisle, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they're just giving
up. Too far out. Sunderland's a bit on the... If Sunderland got to Tier 1, they'd struggle just because every trip's a ridiculous journey.
I think they're used to it anyway, so... But, yeah, going down there, Jesus... Birmingham's bad enough, but if you have to go to Kent, do you know what I mean? Southampton, Athletic, someone like that, it'd be, yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. But, yeah, but I get it, because if someone picks us, we've got the ability now, haven't we, to have whatever kick-off time we want.
Well, we have our venue now, 9 a.m. till 4, and it's just hours if we want to.
So, yeah, again, if people want to be silly with us, then it's like you're costing us an hotel, it's like... All right, you're going to cost yourselves one. We'll kick off at 9 o'clock. I'm not. It doesn't bother me. I live around the corner, so I'll get the game done. Yeah, the kids don't watch, but it'll cost you all 40 quid in a hotel, 50 quid in a hotel room. But hopefully people will play the game. But
when I spoke to Chris about it, he just said no one's raised it as a problem, so it carry on as it is. If someone suggests a thingy and enough clubs agree, then yeah.
But I think I saw Loughborough kicking off yesterday at 7:30 against Bloomsbury.
Yeah.
So it's like, hang on, 7:30. Oh, it's only London, but they've still got depends what part of London you're from.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're near Gatwick.
Well, you're finishing at 9:30, aren't you?
But then get
showers,
changed, 10. You get the food and that they provide.
Yeah.
But again, you set off at 10. If you've got to get around to, I don't know where they're from in London, but it's around Gatwick area. It's all right. You're getting in at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But whatever, that's their problem. It don't happen with us, does it, in Tier 2 North?
No.
So that's that. That was all pretty boring. The games, all non-events. Nothing really to report, was there, apart from a few goals. So should we get on to England?
Yeah.
England next. So England played Germany. England played Germany. So if you don't know or didn't watch it, Germany won 3-1. We went 1-0 up.
Sounds like a close game.
It sounds like a close game. But there's 3-1s and there's 3-1s. So let's start with a squad then. So what did you think to the squad selection to start with? Sorry.
It's incredibly tough because
Are we going to be honest? Or do we have to be political?
It's tough because I've got a good relationship with Juan and we talk about stuff. And no, this is not just, and I don't want to disrespect any players because they're probably all better than me, and it's just an opinion on stuff. But yeah, it's
there's some for me that I don't.
To be fair, when I looked at it, there's only a handful of players who you could swap some of them with.
Yeah.
One of them, Calvin Dixon, don't know what's happened. Apparently he didn't want to do it. I don't know. Don't know what's happened to Sam McGrath and who was the other pivot we had? Jordan Matthews. Don't know what's happened with them. So there's 3 pivots. Don't know whether they've chose not to. Didn't get selected for. I don't know. Or whether we're just bringing through young players because there was quite a lot of young players in there, weren't they? Which is great. We need young players coming through.
Palfreman's a massive loss.
He's injured, obviously.
Yeah, but he was a massive loss, wasn't he?
So yeah, I don't know. I've received texts. I'll maybe speak about the people that have texted me and I'll give my. So someone messaged me saying about, I think you've killed Goldstein because now you've said it. I think everyone's noticing.
At this point, I think it's only fair that I put in. I sent you, I think, one clip from the game.
I was hoping you wouldn't say this because now I have to. When I do this, I have to watch it to remember to put it in. So if it ain't in, I'm sorry. You're probably.
But we'll show you this one clip.
Hopefully, if I remember, because I just put it together and send it out.
All right, so hang on. Insert clip.
Warning: the following clip contains skill of an obscene nature.
And there's the clip, mate. So
yeah.
This is what I struggle with. So England captain, give it all that. Shot comes in, comes out to him, gets it on the wing, fronts that kid up. What does he do? Babs his pants and kicks it into touch. I've never seen it like it in my life. I get it if someone's injured. That's the only reason I can think. I'm hoping there was somebody injured on that pitch or one of the spectators, there was an emergency in the crowd or something. But if there wasn't, I have no clue what he was doing. I don't know why he backed his pants and kicked in touch. If you've seen your captain do that, wrap up. You can't. Would you ever see Stephen Gerrard when he played for England?
Stephen Gerrard.
But could you imagine like an England captain football, just getting the ball and babbing?
The only thing I'd say is, and I might, I've seen some. I have seen some games where I've watched it and they've gone, it's safer for me to kick it out right now than it is to.
What, under 10s?
No.
Bust it.
I have watched some games on the continent where they've gone, it's safer for me to kick it out right now than try to either play out or kick it against them and give it away anywhere in case it comes back into play. And they've just gone, I'll worry about it another day. So I'll sort of fight his corner here because I like to play figure here. Well, I won't fight it, but I'll just give what he might have thought at the time. It might have just been, I ain't got enough bodies around me. I'll worry about that in a minute. And so I don't know.
I don't know. You're right, Nick.
I don't know. Obviously, I can't figure what's in his head.
I don't know.
I've never, in futsal, I was one of the first figures you never just kick it out. That's one thing. But when I first started
there was
playing,
a whole host of things he could have done. I know Ammy's probably his worst critic.
I think if you're going to kick it out, you kick out as far away from your goal as you can. Not
try and pull it at their coach.
Well, didn't he hit it? I don't know. Was it Ben Tanmore on the bench? He fucking butted at him. I was like, he must have thought it was you because I just saw a bald head. And he's gone like that, and it's hit him. So yeah. But I think, yeah. I'm going to guess we had a lot of young players in there. I think there was Uni, Brooker, Jed, Tyler. So I don't know if he's just gone, but I do need some experience around that.
It must have been
That must have been it. That must have been
But
it.
for me, I don't see it with him. I know I batter him all the time, but I don't see it. I don't see what he offers. I don't see what he gives. I get he's really good around the changing rooms. I get all that sort of stuff. I get he's loud, he's vocal, he's brilliant, all that sort of stuff. Just stick him as a coach. Stick him as assistant coach.
I was going to say, they hadn't mentioned anything about Cookie. Cookie was there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So get these people around, get them,
If you need him in the squad, get him in the squad. But I'm sorry, no. If he's the best player we've got in England, we need to wrap up. He's nowhere near. But that's just my opinion on him. It might be amazing when we play Ireland, I'm sure, if he scores. I think we're going... No, I can't make the first game. It's my daughter's birthday on the 7th, so you're going, aren't you?
I've got a Dave Lottie pair.
Oh, yeah?
But a body double.
Look-alike.
Yeah, so I've hired someone, all right? So I've hired someone.
Yeah, so don't be coming across giving him shit, because it's not me. So we're there on the Wednesday out for the Ireland game.
Yeah.
And we're there on the Friday.
Yeah.
For the Sweden game.
And the women's.
And we're there we're there all day on the Friday, won't we? I think we're watching the women's, watch that other game. And then because we're sad.
Sweden have done the women's separate tickets. I think they should have just done it as one and just got everyone to come. I think some people go, might not pay for that one. Whereas I've just...
Yeah,
I say I pay for it, I got a free again.
Freebies?
No, I have bought some other people in there, so...
Yeah.
I have bought some other people, but I've managed to get some freebies for my services to futsal.
I think they've asked me to do a bit of commentary as well with Louis, so I'm thinking about it.
No.
So we will be there then games. So I'm guessing I'm hoping Russ scores in them games
and it comes on it.
And it comes and gives me grief. Of course you can, mate. You know, the classic washing machine. So do it. It's good, but I've got a bad feeling we're going to lose to Ireland.
Ooh.
I think we'll struggle against Switzerland, what I saw. So the game, so we've said about the squad selection now. I think, there's 2 or 3 in there. I don't get it. I won't mention too many. I won't mention the names of the young kids. I don't get the selection. Obviously, there's people they can't pick at the minute, which probably would have got their spaces.
It'll be interesting when Palfrey. It's like if Palfreyman's fit, which I don't know if he's going to be. If Palfreyman's fit, whose place is he going to take out of them? That's the question. Do you keep going with the young lads?
I don't know.
Did they do enough?
No. They're good,
do you have to give them a minute?
We need to get a different route for them. They need to be on the 23 because some of them are nowhere near. I'll give Cookie Jr. If Cookie Jr. scores them 2 goals, he misses one at the far post, which...
He could have scored one, which hit the bar, and he should have scored the other one.
He should have definitely scored that one, which he'll know. The one that hits the bar, that could go half away.
Yeah.
That'd been... But if he scores them 2, everyone's like, Jesus Christ, this kid's a player. He didn't... I thought he was really good. I've got to say, there's probably about 5 or 6. Simming goal looks the part. Amarin looks the part, definitely. Cookie Jr. looks the part.
Edgy looked good at times.
Borges looks the part.
I think everyone will agree, though, everyone that watched it, that first half, we just couldn't keep the ball.
Well, I'm sure, and we spoke to the lads, like, what they're working on in training. I'm sure they're not working on training, pass, boot it. But we went back to that again, pass, or the pressure and us get rid of it. And it just flick it up to Borges. No, you didn't give him anything to get hold of.
No.
So it was just... On the ball, poor. But we're poor on the ball because...
But you can't coach that.
You can't coach people to be how to deal under pressure because you either can or you can't, and these players can't. But we get away with it in ASCAP. We get away with it in Tier 1 because... shot that goal the other day. It was a Tier 2 goal, LDM.
Yeah.
When they scored that 20-pass goal.
Yeah.
And it looks... When you look at it and you go, 20 passes, brilliant. And then you look at it and you go, well, actually, how much pressure was anyone under at any one point? And there was no one within 3 metres. Every time they received the ball, there was nobody within 3 metres of them.
Yeah.
So they let them pass the ball. England, straight away they put the pressure on. We lost it. The only time we kept the ball
was for a minute in the second half.
Yeah.
And it's gone viral all over social media.
We were going backwards, weren't we?
Yeah,
we were gradually going backwards. It wasn't like keeping it in their half, looking real classy. we'd go back. Then we ended up flicking it up the line and we lose it. But then the only other time we kept it was, I think, the last minute when we went fly.
Yeah.
And they just sat off and let us have it.
Okay, so apologies. Despite charging my camera all day, it's just died on us halfway through. So yeah, I've got a backup camera, got the GoPro out, so sorry if the picture's not as good, but we'll...
kind of forgot where I was at. It's all about England, won't we? So yeah, back to the squad. I think he's got to me 6 or 7 very good players. Johnny Sim, to me, it'd be Johnny Sim, Tyler, Eddie Amarin, Jeff. Edgy's up there.
Jay Barnes.
Yeah, just
Palfreman,
definitely, and all played up top. We need a pivot.
Borges,
I thought I did all right. I don't think I missed no one there, have I? The rest of them, sorry, everyone else. I know you'll probably hate me and say. What I will say though, before everyone starts bashing me about I'm down on England and I'm down on futsal and all that crap that everyone throws at me, I think England Futsal, the company, whatever they are, have done an amazing job to get us back to where we are. So England, the internationals playing men, women's, the under-19s, funding it because it's not cheap, all that sort of stuff. Going to Germany ain't cheap. So they've done a really good job, and don't get giddy, some of the get along gangy when I say this, because you probably think I'm jumping on your bandwagon. I'm not. But what I would like to see now is, now they've done what they've done, England, the FA now back the international programme and start funding the international programme, so we don't have to go through all this, trial day, whatever they want to call them, to raise money and get all this. They can just pick a squad based on who is the best players, not who's just paid all the money into a programme and any politics involved. You can pick a squad, that's what's going, that's what we need. But I think they're earned the right now to ask the FA to step in and help them, because I think they've done a really good job.
Yeah, I agree.
But again, get along, gang, don't get giddy. I'm not. That ain't me bashing the FA. That's now saying help out, because we could be summit, but we're never going to be summit. If people are turning down what I'm hearing, people have turned down England, playing for England, because of the fees and all that they have to pay. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But I don't think players now should be paying for internationals. I don't think men's and women's and the under-19s. I don't think it's right.
There shouldn't be a level where you really have to play for football. To pay for football, do you know what I mean? It should.
No.
Even at grassroots, it's. Do you know what I mean? I know people pay subs and stuff like that to contribute, but essentially,
But I've done before everyone, like I said, jumps on. I think they're doing a good job, and they've done a good job, and they've got us back to where we need to be. I know I'm slating the players, but I can't.
Yeah, but I think what we're doing is we're just talking on a subject which is topical.
I think everyone will have their opinions on it. I think other people
so this is what happens. So people after the game, they'll message me about stuff, and I'm sure you get messages, and I'm sure Cookie gets messages, and talking about stuff as well. It's just, we've got a platform where we actually talk about it for everyone, and there's benefits to it, but also we have massively get criticised, and I think it's worked against us in the past and stuff like that, but we'll never stop being honest. And we're talking about England playing like you would football, like
everyone's got their opinions on England.
Gareth Southgate never care. So
when a player gets left out of England, people have an opinion. Oh, you can't leave Grealish out of the squad. He's amazing. He's this, that, and the other. And so we have our opinions on it. This isn't our platform to say pick all of our players. All our players are amazing. No, they're not.
Yeah.
But neither are some of these that I'm seeing here. So this is just what it is. But to me, So who would you pick for the second keeper then? So to me, Johnny Sim just plays every minute because he's just by far the best keeper we've got.
Yeah.
Would you take Walsh or would you take someone different like Malpass?
Yeah. I every time we played Malpass, he's caused a problem because he's really good with his feet. And I'll go back to that. Is it Bosnia we played with that keeper who just played fly for the majority, and he got clapped off because he was so good with the ball? I think if you're going to go fly at times, then use someone that is actually just really good with the feet. He's half decent with his hands as well, but
I just think it gives you a different option when you're struggling.
Like Walsh is a really good shot stopper. You can see it. I like how he holds his frame and he stops it. But Johnny Sim already does that.
And now you've just got another one of him, but not as good as Johnny Sim.
Yeah.
So you've got a lesser Johnny Sim that you bring on. You think, well, he's just weakened the team there. He hasn't made it any stronger. So I don't. To me, it's just like changing national. We change our keepers because we have to keep everybody happy.
Yeah.
We don't have to keep them happy at international level.
No.
Because they're queuing around the block to play. Just so to me, I'd go with someone a little bit different. So if you're changing the keeper, he goes, well, we're bringing Malpas in because we're 3-1 down at Germany. We need to get a goal here, and letting him come up to the halfway line and give the ball away twice. I can do that. It's not a great option, but I'd change it. This is the bit where I will big up our players. I definitely 1,000,000% I'd rather have sat Luca on that bench and used him in the last 2 minutes than sit one of the other players, the lesser players who barely played or didn't do much or offered you nothing, because he could have opened that team up. But I look at it, I think what upset me, I think Lucas, I'm sure we're allowed to say this. Look, he rung Luca and told him why he wanted in the squad and all that sort of stuff. And basically,
it's Luca's feedback. Luca can share it with whoever he wants. And
he said it was like his defensive work up to scratch, which I see that. But the way to use him, you're going to be the future of futsal. So what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Put him as your 14th player. Do what you want, but have the option of, mate, I need some magic. I know what all these 11 similar sort of same players can do. Just, can you do something to me in that final third? Because we never ever looked like... we did look like scoring because Jeff scored, but it was only ever on the counter-attack, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We couldn't build anything and create a build and attack because we were not good enough. But I think, like I say, it might cost you 5 goals in defence. So what if you lose the game 8-1 with 2 minutes to go? But at least try to win it.
Yeah.
But the other option was go fly. Whoopie-doo. And yeah, that's it. To me, you got to be brave. If you're trying to win a game, go out and try and win the game. If you're just going to try and sit in, let's contain.
I think my opinion on Luca, so for those that don't know, we have spoken about it in the past and stuff like that, but I've played against a lot of futsal teams now, and I've played against some very good players. I've not seen one better than Luca, and I've played against any other him. I'm sorry, and when I say better than Luca, I don't mean as an overall futsal player. I mean the ability to go past people and score goals. I've not seen anything like it.
No, I haven't.
I've seen Ribeiro, very, very, very good. That Cowie De Silva, very, very, very good. Amarim, them type of players.
But they're
I
more...
won't class Palfreman as that though. Do you know what I mean? It's like he's ridiculously good. Like I say, he scored 7 yesterday. He scored 5 the week before. And Joe Hart's come off the back of because he didn't get it. And he's proven a point. He said that to me. And what else he said was, it's something we spoke about, was we need to keep clean sheets and we need to concede as less goals as we can because we need to prove that our team can defend, because that might come back to bite us. So we've played since then. Bolton. Did we play Bolton or was it West Yorkshire and Sunderland? Yeah, we've conceded 1 in them 2 games. So we have, as a team collectively, we have to prove that he can defend. And I know it's against it again. This is probably all goes to Tier 2, but there's Tier 2 players in there. Palfram will be in there, and he's playing Tier 2. Yeah, by choice, but Jed's in there. Jed's Tier 2, and again, not like slagging Jed off here. Well, I'll put it out there. We put an approach in to sign Jed in January because we think he's a really good player. And he wanted to stay at York, which is fact. The only reason I did, just so everyone knows, so Junior knows, I had heard a rumour that Cookie was speaking to him and that Cookie wanted to sign there. I thought, well, there's a chance he's leaving. He's only half an hour from us, and we've got people coming from York already. So I'll ask, and he just said, thanks, but I'm not looking to leave York, which is fair play. So, but again, so I look at, well, how's Jed got in? It's either performing in the England camps or performing in the league. They're the 2 options. And Like I said, he scored. What's he scored? I think I've scored more than Jed this season, and I haven't played. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, we get the chance on Sunday because we're playing against Jed on Sunday. We currently have no full internationals, so I'd expect come Sunday the standout player to be Jed.
Yeah, no pressure, Jed.
But that
no, it's not. That's everyone else's opinion. He's the best. He's one of the best 14 players in the country.
That's just a fact of the matter. Is that he should be a standout above everybody in our team. Because none of ours are good enough to play for England. So I'd expect him to be when we finish that game.
I know it's unfair because he's obviously. I think Junior admit this as well. York's squad is nowhere near as good as our squad, as you can see by league tables. Like I said, Jed scored 14. I think Lucas scored 35 so far.
In 10 games.
In 10 games, it says 11, but he actually didn't play against Atletico Birmingham.
Well, he didn't play against Sunderland first time round, and he didn't play against Atletico.
Yeah, and he scored 35. And we're not just saying it; he's literally that good. So, but for whatever reason, like I say, we mentioned something earlier, and I was like, I'm not sure he will be getting. I don't think he's knocking on the door. I think it's set. I don't know whether people paid the fees or what. I don't. Just like I say, he's.
But if that's, I don't know. I don't know the reason why he's not in. The only reason I can think is there's better.
And Luca and Jed don't even play the same position in terms of Luca plays pivot for Jed. I'm not comparing him to Jed. I'm just saying how you get selected. I'm not quite sure because Luca's only been invited to. Well, he's invited to 2 when he did his hamstring, and he did do his hamstring because he missed about 5 weeks of football as well. But he's had 1 and got MVP. He's got the most goals, so he's obviously a goal scorer. But he can't. Like I say,
I don't know. But I say we've got a handful of players who I think could all eventually play for England. We've got 2 or 3 now. I think Lucas, obviously with his goals. I think Skelly's our out and out futsal player who's playing really well. We've got Brad getting there. I think he's a very good player. Just needs to learn futsal a little bit more. Jason, similar sort of, needs to learn futsal a bit more. Henry and Mason 2 coming on at the back.
I don't know if any of them will. And this is nothing against England. I think the way the problem with the saying Luca can't defend. I think it's because how we defend. So Luca's responsibility when he defends for us is he's got a player, and that's his player. And wherever he goes, he marks it. Whereas England's it's different. You have to exchange and stuff. So unless we change our style of how England defend, I don't know how he's going to learn it. This is what I was saying to Juan. You need to coach him. If you needed to help him defend, I need you to help me make him better. Because I can't change my full team just for Luca, because what we're doing benefits everyone. And the reason we do defend man to man is because, well, I'll let you explain why we.
Well, we first initially changed it because we're getting a lot of footballs in. So if we have some sort of system like Juan has, where you do this, you exchange, you can't go in it just confuses everyone.
Which it did against Germany because runners were going for a window.
They didn't understand, did they? That goal score at the end where they leave, Russ again. But Russ just gets in no man's land and he's like, is that my man, not my... And he just runs off him. Yeah. And it's like, well, should Tyler have covered? Should he not have covered? And no one knew what was going on. And so there was no responsibility. He went through and they scored the 3rd goal. We do it where we go, do you know what? We're man for man, and we've spent a lot of time on individual man for man marking.
Well, it's been a season now,
and it's still not quite right. It's not as I want it, but we set parameters out what we want them to do, what we want them to defend, and it works. None of these flicking legs, and we saw it again a lot yesterday. Yeah. These flicking legs out to try and win the ball, man. It's horrendous. Flick a leg out, and this was like again. Luke Wilson, but Luke Wilson when we're going past him, leg comes out, and then the moan at us by going, "Hey, but you're diving." No, mate, he's horrendous defending. Legs come out, so why should I avoid it? Yeah. He's putting a leg there for me to go over. Grealish makes a living at it, but you do it in futsal, but that's bad, whatever. So we man mark, and we get the ball back quick because we say we're better than you. So I'll match my players up and go, do you know what, you're better than him, win that battle. And at the minute they're winning the battle. And you saw the keeper second half of that Sunderland game yesterday. How many times did he just aimlessly, I don't know what to... chuck the ball out.
I think, and that's the problem. We're getting players in, we don't have futsal players around us, so we can't just even the futsal players we'll bring through our academy system and all that, they still all play more football than they play futsal. So we're going to get footballers that are playing futsal. We're not going to have what other countries have, where it's like, well, they just clearly play futsal. So we have to create a system where they can come in. Eventually, if we get enough players where it is, we might be able to tweak our defensive system to be a bit more cover, stuff like that. But we're just not quite there.
We need to be. I want us to be something like Spain, because that Spain-Portugal game, everyone must have watched it.
Yeah.
It was class, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We're pressing, it's end to end. Everyone's trying to, it wasn't like one sits off and babs the pants while they're playing around them, and it was like, now we're winning the ball back high up, because again, sorry about pitch side, they're fit enough and big enough to run on that pitch. Again, when you see these other teams, England was the fit enough to go match Germany, and we'll never know because we didn't try it. No. But never at one point did we press high and back ourselves. Now we set off, and I don't know if that's the tactic or what, or we nick them on the counter. To me, if you're playing like that, if that game was played 10 times, we win that game once, I'd say, doing that tactic, nicking it on the counter. We lose 9 times playing that way. That's I don't know if you see it that way, but that's how I see that system working against a better team. You're probably going to get beat because they'll probably get...
Yeah.
So we do it a different way. So say we man mark, England don't man mark, but again that goes against our players. But he can still defend.
Yeah, he can
defend. He just needs to show him your system. But that's by the by, because England put a player in because they'll go, no, he's really good defensively. He's really good. Yeah, but he's got nothing going that way. So you pick a player because he can defend, but you ain't got an out going that way. So you're never going to win the game. Why not pick a player who's just amazing on the ball and defensively, he's alright. Help him, he'll be better. But why not bring him in and go, at a certain point when we get a kick in there, I've got, mate, give me some magic, get the ball into his feet, do some magic, please. Or you can go, I tell you what, no, kick it back to the keeper and then we'll restart and then we'll bounce it long and lose the ball. I don't understand. Like I say, don't know what the game plan was. I'd love one to come out and do something where he'd say, look, this was my game plan. This is what I set out. This is what I asked the lads to do. Do you know, it's like he has these calls and say...
Well, they do it before the games, don't they? The coaches thing before the game, they tell you the game plan. I remember you going to one, didn't you?
I went to one when Scoops did it.
Yeah.
When Scoops was in charge, and he talked you, but no one actually talks you through it afterwards. They go, this is the game plan you're going.
Yeah, but you'll see it. You'll see what he tried to do or what he did do.
But then what?
You just want to know what the game plan was.
Yeah, so what's the game plan was, and then so his game plan would have been to, I'm sure, pass boats.
Yeah, no, but at least you would have known.
So if he said,
the game, what the plan was,
we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then you see the game, and then you go, well, what did you do to change it, man? Because I could see that wasn't working after 5 minutes. So, do you know, if I said to you, our game plan is man mark, and there was just better than us, and they're going, mate, every match up they're better than us. What are you doing to us? You're killing us. And I went,
well, we've done it, and I've said it on kick-ins and stuff like that. We need to sit off a bit.
Yeah,
because I've identified that we get exposed on kick-ins
against better teams. They're getting us and they're getting out.
Yeah,
and we've had a look at it.
Yeah.
But I just think at that level it needs to be, your game plan's not working, bud. What have you got in your locker to change it?
Yeah, but I say this all the time, and again, this isn't criticism. Well, you can take it as criticism as a player if you want, but you're only as good as the players you've got. So if you've got nothing else, do you know what I mean?
But
it's.
And I get that, but then we get criticised. You know, when we used to play long to you, we'd get criticised, right? Because we couldn't play back then.
Yeah.
So back to our system, we couldn't play because we didn't have the players to play.
Yeah.
So, but what we did have was you that was far better than anyone else in the league. So our system was, well, let's sucker them in.
Yeah.
And then we'll just go straight to you.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not futsal.
But it won us the league, you know. Do you know what I mean? At international level, he's looking to win the game, but he's going, no, we'll play it short, and then he loses the ball, and you think, but these players aren't good enough to play under pressure like that because they're not at the level to play. It's like Dog and Duck playing Man United and going, we'll play out from the back. Mate, every time you lose the ball, what are you doing? Yeah, he can beat him aerial on the halfway line, so why don't you...
You're showing your age here, Joe, when you say Man United. Man United fan,
Man United.
Man United used to be, for
Man
the
United.
youngers, Man United used to be the best team in the country by far, and one of the best teams in Europe.
99, yeah, when they won the treble.
Even later than that, but yeah.
Amazing team. But you can only play to what the players you've got, so if you've got certain players, why are you trying to play out when it's just like you can't?
Yeah. Just going back to Luka though, it's like I said, it's a shame his main nationality is Croatia, because Croatia is so good at futsal. Are they in the top 4 or something? They're up there, aren't they, in Europe or something?
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
So if they had like an under 23s or something.
He's got 4 nationalities.
Has he?
Yeah. He's got 4 he can sound for.
Right.
I forget the other 2. I think it's grandparents and stuff.
Oh, right.
So he has actually got 4 he could...
But he's not, he's called Lucas Sullibrich. He's not like he is a local lad, isn't he? But his family he's got something about him, hasn't he? He's just different. He just don't play like anything you've ever seen.
He's not
like,
a typical
English player.
No.
And it's like we need to, like, we don't have any of them. We are all, like I said, even Edgy, it's like your typical footballer compared to futsal player, isn't he? A bit like what we're gonna have with Ben when he comes through. It's like, you can see you're good at futsal, but you're not a futsal. Do you know what I mean? You're a footballer.
You're not a natural.
Yeah.
And he is. He just is. And I just think it's just ridiculous.
A bit like, I don't know, people always think I'm blowing smoke up his ass, but like the way Cookie plays for England is the only one that looks like he could play in the opposite team.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The way he moves the ball, the way he shifts it with, and all the little moves and stuff. But he's developed that over a long period. Luca's naturally got that movement. He just needs some help. But the biggest problem is he's doing well in football. I saw a stat the other day. He plays step 5, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, step 5. The last 7 games that his team have won 1-0, Luca has scored 6 of the winners. Like, he's that type of player, and he's just, I don't know, he's just them big games and them big moments, he seems to get him. And he's doing really well in football, and he'll either go, do you know what, I'm going down the football route because he's doing really... How old is he?
20.
He'll either go, someone's offered me a contract, I can't turn it down. Or he'll go, I'm playing England for futsal, and I'll play this at football. But if the minute he goes to a contract, he can't play for us. That's it, he's done. Like I said, that's the level of futsal. So we either take him now or we lose him. It's as simple as that.
It's tough because we are asking, we're still on the lookout for more, to try and get more players in. We're still trying to get these decent players in, but like I say, we need help. We need help to keep them in the game, because the game itself's crap. So the carrot still is the England cap.
Yeah.
And if you can get him in the England cap and get him in the squad, we've got a chance of keeping these players. If you don't, whatever, we might lose them, and we'll just have to find another one, and we'll just struggle and always be a nothing. But if you want the international team to get better, I don't think just coaching players works. I just don't believe. You have to have something there to start with, and if you're not amazing to start with,
Which because I was like looking at Luca's stats and stuff, and I know he's got but it's just tier 2 stuff. Yeah, I know, but it's just watch his look how he finishes, look how he scores, and then I look at all the tier 2 players. So I was looking last night to think, what does he have to get? And the highest someone scored in tier 2 from the records I could see was Jordan Matthews with 50, and I think he played something like 20 games, which we won't even get to play that. Lucas scored 35 in 10. Jordan Matthews, international, he's already played international.
yeah.
Like,
But he was playing alongside Conor Miller.
Yeah.
And he's a prime Conor Miller.
Yeah. So it's
Putting them on a plate for him.
Well, I think Conor Miller was second in the league that season.
Yeah.
So it's so yeah, I don't know. But the thing is, you look at his stats from Tier 1 last season. I think he scored 9 in 14.
Yeah, but
Go on.
but because he only come in, he come in. I think his first game was against Bloomsbury when we drew 5-5. That was his first ever game of futsal ever.
Yeah.
And we chucked him in at Tier 1.
And he only got minutes because Reese left.
Yeah. Then he started getting in a bit more, and then towards the end of the season, he started like, Jesus Christ, we've got a gem. So
It come from nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like it was like average. Oh my God, this kid's too good.
Yeah. Then
So he literally played. He scored 9 goals in Tier 1 last season, having never played a game of futsal in his life.
yeah, it's just ridiculous. And then now he's doing what he's doing, and this it's just like you can see he can learn, but like I say, we did it with Skelly.
Yeah, we could only hammer it home so many times until.
I
think the difference here is I think Juan knows.
Yeah.
You can't call someone the future of futsal and then just not mean it.
It's ridiculous, but you've got him, you've got like Cookie Jr. Very, very, very good players.
Yeah.
Oh, could be summer. Start playing them. What are you waiting for? Because these other ones that are perennial losers.
I would rather lose to Germany 8-1 and we give it a go with a lot of players that could potentially be good enough in 3, 4, 5 years than lose 3-1. But again, I don't know what England futsal is. Is it a business and they have to keep it going and they have to keep results, or is it about building a future? Are they relying on commitment from players and paying them? I don't know how they. And whatever they want to do it, that's how they do it. I'm not saying what's right or wrong, but what we're saying might not fit into the model they're trying to create. So,
but this is why I think if the I need to go soon. If the FA start giving them some money, then it'll take away this pressure of but he's paid in. I don't know if this is how to do with it, but if someone's paid in for the last 6 months and been to every camp and then suddenly they get dropped, it's like. But you shouldn't be buying an England place.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Say I don't know. Say I don't know. Just to name any player. Say I don't know.
Goldstein.
Goldstein's paid £1,200 so far. Sorry, Russ. Thank you for your service. You're out. I'm bringing in Calvin Dixon. Does Russ get his money back off Calvin Dixon?
No.
Does Calvin Dixon have to pay what Russ has paid? Does Russ get his money back, or is it tough shit?
Tough shit.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. But
I think that's the problem.
I couldn't do that to people, and I'm sure whoever's in charge of that, Sean, will be like, I can't do that. That's not fair. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, the problem with that is you can have a.
But that's what I mean. So there's other stuff involved. Which you're right. That probably I never thought of it like that. But that probably needs removing out the equation at some point because that's tough, isn't it? Unless I don't know, it might be like you sign. It's like you're paying for this camp. That's what you're paying for. You're here, and if you don't play in the qualifiers, that's sorry, but it's your place at the minute. It's up to your job to keep it. And if someone's better than you, I don't know. Don't know
how it works, but whatever. But say that's the England stuff out the way. We've got York on Sunday. So again, see what our players can do.
It'd be good if Juan could get to that because he'll see Luca and Jed up close.
Well, yeah, you see Jed against.
One day they could be playing together for England.
Jed against Brad again. The rematch of them two. I think Brad come out on top last time, didn't he? So we'll see this week. Like I say, I'm expecting Jed to put up. I'd be disappointed if he doesn't put in a performance and look the best player. It will fuel the fire of what we're doing. But we'll see. I'll be winding our players up, telling them they've got his shirt. He's got your shirt, so if you want it, that's outperforming.
Yeah.
So if they do outperform him, it'll be. What's your reasons for not picking him? But probably I don't know. Whatever your reasons are, good luck. But we'll be there to support England. One way or the other, we'll be there. Whatever team you pick, it's your team, and we'll be cheering you on. Hopefully, get through. But we'll soon see. Yeah. So we've got York coming up, and then we've got Manchester in the Cup away. We'll have to wrap this up because I've got to get to Sirius as well because I'm running a bit late. But I think the referees have been having little meetings about the bad language being used on filming. So I can guess that's on us, LDN, and Cookie.
Bolton.
And Bolton, because Bloomsbury seems to have, like I said, we said earlier, died. Don't know where they've gone. So I think they was using our clips as, I think, man against Manchester B team.
I'm rightly so.
Yeah, I'll agree. I said about that one. It's tough from my point of view. We're trying to grow the league. We're trying to make it exciting. It's getting there. In the Premier, and it's totally different. In the Premier League, swearing is allowed. You can F and Jeff at the fourth official. Nothing's ever said because we all have to turn blind eyes to all that. In grassroots, if someone swears at you, you have to send them off, which rightly so. Yeah. But in this sport, there's got to be some sort of grey area here. It's just like they're going down, send them off.
Yeah.
But you're never going to grow a crowd. People want to see some sort of. To grow crowds, people want to see it. Whether we like that or don't like it, or it's the right. But people love it when we're having a rant, or I'm having a rant and getting all animated. People love it. When it's quiet and boring, everyone. So if we want to grow the sport, we probably all need to get together, the referees and the coaches.
No, they don't. Yeah,
but it'll never happen.
No, not even that. Not even they get together. There's a lot of futsal people, and I've heard plenty of people say they don't want that. They just want we're coaches and we coach players. They don't want what you've just said.
What, a crowd?
Yeah, no, they want a crowd, but they want it to be about the tactical side of it and the coaching, and that's what they want. They don't want the everything around it.
But yeah, well, they've had that for 15, 20 years.
Yeah,
and
I think they're happy at that.
And it's not grown.
It is
the problem. It is the problem. But we want it to go.
Well, we do.
Wham, and next level with 200-300 watchers every game. Yeah. But the only way you get that is by making it football.
Well, no, not in football. Entertainment, ice hockey, by making it basketball, by making it netball, by making it
entertainment. It has to be entertaining.
Yeah. And people find entertainment in different ways, and you just got to find what your niche is, sort of thing. And
so it's good.
We know from feedback. We know when parents are coming and they're saying, "Oh, that so and so, give it something," and all this. That. We know what our supporters want. At that interest, we make it up. That's.
But I think people need to, especially the ones who do the podcasts and the videos and us, and I think I've been good last few weeks, I've had to be, and LDN probably need to sort themselves out, otherwise they'll find the cards coming, and Cookie. I think Cookie's been lucky. He's had a couple of I'm like cringing when I'm hearing him. I'm like,
starting to cut stuff out now, isn't he? But even though
yeah, he's like, oh mate, you're going to get rumbled here. I quite like it. I like it all that, and I like to hear it and see it. The emotion, I think as long as it's controlled, other people don't, obviously. But I think people like the way it used to be before we rocked up and made it a bit more.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. We'll do us, mate.
We do what we do, and if you don't like us, you don't like us. I don't really care. But
we do care.
We do care.
We don't like to be hated, because some people that hate us actually try to massively damage us.
Yeah.
And you know who you are, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we don't mention the name much.
We're not allowed now, are we?
No. So
for legal reasons. Yeah. Well,
but no, it's
But yeah, so I think that's come out of the referee well, that the coaches and language.
But it's funny because the referees, we won't name them, but the referees come to us and tell us, don't they?
Yeah.
I think some people think they're all against
most
us.
Most of them like us, because when you see us off the court, you get to know us and you just know it's a front, and we're just putting on a show. When you talk to us afterwards and before, it's just a lot. It's what it is. We're trying to build the sport, but people can't see that, can they? Or they don't want to see it. They see what they see in these. I don't.
I don't know. I won't say too much, but yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's about it, mate.
I think so.
I'll have to get off that session.
I think so. You'll go there. So we're saying, we had together for England. We're saying Luka for Croatia or Luka for England, or Luka for whoever else it is.
I think it's Serbia's one of his teams.
I
might be wrong, because it might just bring me up going Serbia, but it's somewhat. I'm sure he's got 4 nationalities.
You see that I put in the figure in the group today?
I've seen it. Yeah. So I don't know. It might be whoever gets in first. Whoever gets in first gets him.
He does love futsal. You can see. He does love it, doesn't he?
But yeah, Skelly for England, Luka for England. I'd pick them both. Me personally, I think they've got both more to offer than some of the people in the squad. But I'm biased. Mate. But I'm honest.
When I said I don't think any of them will, I think we could do well in Tier 1 next season and still not get any players in it because they don't fit the structure that. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we fit how England play.
No.
I think there's a lot of comparison. I think they'll say we press high and we do this, and there's that. The talk, and then, but when you see the players they've got, it don't quite match. And I don't know if it's the safety thing. I sometimes worry we go safe rather than.
I think the only thing we do different is we press. We press man for man. On the ball, I think we move the ball around like anyone else.
Yeah, I'm coming up with something a bit different at the minute.
We're trying to just move it around a little bit, but we don't go long. We dominate the ball.
We do go long.
Every now and again we do, just to
try and
just so they know. They can still go long. But hey, whatever. But England, you do what you need to do, and when we win the league next year and we've got no internationals,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's funny because Bloomsbury are massively struggling, and Calvin Dixon is obviously an international player without being in the team. We've got Russ and they've got Brooker, and they're struggling. Like, imagine if we had two internationals in our squad in Tier 1. If we could add 2 internationals into our squad next season, we'd be more than fair. So, but yeah, Genesis seems to have taken them all now, don't they? So
Yeah,
they lost Charlie Cohen as well, didn't they? Bloomsbury,
Yeah,
so,
he's gone.
So yeah, you have 3 internationals, and Liverpool are still above you. Still Liverpool.
Yeah, they're doing well there.
Fine, aren't they?
Slated, yeah, but yeah, I hadn't seen that pre-Liverpool game, but I bet it was 4-2. Bet that was an interesting watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll try and get that one. See if we can watch that, mate.
Yeah, send us the VO on that. VO live. I'll enjoy watching that one. Imagine that. Hartbury Liverpool fly on VO live.
Oh wow,
that'd be entertaining.
Dear me. So yeah, but they're doing all right.
I think Wessex and Kent have done that. Bless them.
Yeah.
Kent have lost all the players.
Kent have done.
Wessex lost their experience, and he's bringing through young lads now, which is the right way to do it. But obviously, they're going to be a bit like us. It's probably, when they come good, it's probably a little bit too late, and I think the gap's now probably too.
It's 8 points now, and there's not many games left, so you've got to win 3.
Yeah. Without them picking up any points. We had that, didn't we? We won one and then someone won it. It was like, oh.
Yeah, we can't catch you. Yeah, but it'd be interesting. Mate. I'll see if we can come up next season and.
Well, what I will say, Wessex, is the best thing we did going down.
Right, yeah.
We've led miles more now than we would have if it was in Tier 1.
We're trying to learn to play now.
And it's drummed up a bit of interest around the crowd. More people want to get involved, stuff like that. There is massive benefits to going down. 100%. That Tier 1's not. I was just talking to your missus before you come, and she went, "Are you really going to do Tier 1 again?" I went, "I'm not. It'll be Dave." And I just went, honestly, it's just ego. It's just ego. That's all it is.
It's all the crap. It's just
it's rubbish. Like, whether it's the kick-off times or the distance travel or
there's no benefit.
The fly or whatever it is, it's just like it's just not worth it. But yeah, we'll
have to.
For our players' benefit, they want to play Tier 1. They don't want to drive to the games, but I ain't seen that 90-year-olds who won't drive. It's a nightmare, isn't it? Yeah. So, but yeah, that's where we're at, isn't it? So we'll just have to see.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so we've got York coming up. I think after the next one we've got York, and then we've got Manchester in the Cup.
Yeah, so we'll do one then. I think we've got a game straight after, haven't we? So we'll have to spin that round quick.
Yeah. I think it's
Loughborough at home.
We've got Loughborough at home and then Birmingham at home. But we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. Right, thank you. Sorry about the camera. Hopefully it's not too bad.
We'll
go from there. Cheers, pal.